For this study, Island in the Sun by Weezer. It's a really nice one for those that are still new to guitar. It's got E minor, A minor, D, G. Those are the easy chords. We're first going to learn to play it the easy way. Then later we're going to see how to play E minor over here. We're going to play A minor over here and a new G as well. Those are called voicings. In other words, it's the same chord just played differently. Okay, but enough of that. What's unique about this song also, other than the different ways to play the E minors and A minors, E minor, A minor, is that the rhythms are different from normal. So you're not going to go down, down, up, down. The rhythm is quite unique to this song. So I'm going to get the E minor going, going to get the track ready, I'm going to play along with it. Your rhythm should sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, E minor. And if I do it now without the track, it's going to sound like this. You can see the rhythm. You can use a pick if you want to. I just decided to use fingers today because I felt like it, but both techniques are going to work quite well. Your rhythm pattern something like this. And your strumming pattern is on your PDF file as well, so please work through with that. If you get stuck with the rhythm, use it as a reference, otherwise drop me a WhatsApp. Now, when it gets to the chorus, roundabout over here, you're going to hear that the rhythm continues the whole way through. So once you sung the verse, there's your chorus. Same rhythm. Now, if you want to, what sounds pretty sweet, well, the one guitar does this for the chorus as well. You can do something like this. It's going to be the tab underneath where it says guitar 2 plays this riff. That's actually quite easy, and the reason why I went for fingers for this one is because I can get that movement. You can see that movement there on my picking hand. Let's get the camera a bit closer and you can maybe see a bit more up close what we're doing. I'm starting with middle finger on fret 9, as your tab says on the third finger. First finger, fret number 8, and with my picking hand, I'm going to pick with the thumb on the third and the first finger on the second, so slow motion, and then I'd go to the next chord, which is a 9-10. All I do for that is simply bring my ring finger onto the 10th fret on the second string. So if I do them together, first half, nice and subtle, and you'll notice my moving hand in the corner is still doing that same pattern. And then next bar, double 7. You can use 2 fingers if you want to. I favor 1 finger flat, both in the 7th fret, and your picking pattern continues, and then middle finger comes into fret 8 for the last 7, 8, 7, 8. So let's put it all together, slow motion. Going to do it together now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat. So it's relatively easy. It's a nice way to get your fingers moving a bit more, introduce some different shapes, and also to get the picking working as well. And if you're playing along with somebody, let them strum the. While they're strumming that, then you can try the picking over it. It sounds really, really cool. Now, when the song eventually gets to the bridge, when it goes to We'll Run Away Together, it says D5, G5. Now, if you don't have an electric guitar and you're playing acoustic, just play a normal D, normal G. Don't worry about the 5. That's just for overdrive. We're not going to go into that now. And then D, G again, and then C5 and A5 would be a normal C chord into an A minor chord, and then we'd end on a normal D. So when you get to that bridge with We'll Run Away Together, you just simply go. It's as simple as that, just straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up the whole way through. And if you had an overdrive pedal, if you wanted to, you could dial up a distortion setting like this, for example. You can hear the guitars changing sound now. And you could do this D5, and then G5, D5 again, and G5. And those chords are going to look like this at fret 5 and 7 for the D5, and then for the G5, fret 3 and fret 5. Just watch your strings, very, very important. The D5 is on string 5 and 4, and you only strum those strings. G5 is on strings 6 and 5, and you only strum those strings. And the third line, C5, is simply underneath it. The A5 goes to the top two strings again, 5 and 7, and D5 simply one string down. And if you do the power chords, you only strum two strings. Okay, but we're not too worried about that. We're more worried about playing it clear for the acoustic players, because it's such a cool song to do. Okay, the second video we're going to look at the different voicings, or the correct voicings, and then we'll also play through everything else as well. But I hope you got the basics under wraps, and make sure your rhythm works, and then hopefully you try the new chords too. They're really nice. Okay, take care. Thank you.